Hey, what's up, everybody? Paul here, Left Coast Model Car Builds. Happy Monday. Hope you had a good weekend. We had a 3-day weekend, enjoying the holiday, getting some stuff done. It's did not get everything I wanted to get done, but definitely got some. Just wrapped up or finished watching the Daytona with Pops. That was good. We barbecued up some burgers. Had a nice night. My lady friend was by, daughter and her boyfriend. We were all hanging out, eating, watching the race. So that was fun. So I wanted to do a kind of a Monday, a bench update. I was trying to get this done yesterday, but did not have time. And I was getting some work done on a couple of things. So let's jump right into this. So a couple of updates. The Mustang for the group build is, I think, officially done. I'll do a little video on it. All in all, not bad. It was overall is a fun kit to do. Let's see here. This is definitely a little tight there, but that props up, and we got our details in there. Did our ignition, battery cables, fuel line, flocked the interior, got the roll cage in there. Nothing fancy on the bottom. So again, really cool. Had fun with this. Scale finishes, paints, and clear. Really nice. Really fun. I'll be honest with you. I would not mind maybe building another one of these one day. And I'd probably do the same style, just clean up a few things, do it a little differently. But really cool. Got started on my vet for the small scale group build. So this is the first time, well, I'm not gonna say a first time building one of these small scales. I had a few as Christmas gifts back when I was a kid, probably early teen or even pre-teen, but otherwise I've not messed with the smaller stuff. So the first thing I did was cut the front and rear panels off the little chassis, have them set on the body. So what I like to do there is use weld-on. Works really good, really strong. I mean, it melts that plastic. So I'll clean the ends up here and here, use a little filler, fill in the seams. We're going to take the handles, locks off, take the little Corvette off here, take the emblems off the fenders, take it off the rear. Possibly this. The only thing that worries me with this guy, and part of it's the time frame, is you've got that body line that I'd have to reshape and fill that in. So if there wasn't the time frame, I would definitely take that off and fill in the line, the body line. So I'm not sure. That may stay. So what was fun with this was I didn't realize, when I looked at the box, I was hoping that you had white wall tires, and I probably would have used the caps and white wall tires in the kit and just lowered it and put a nice pearl or candy paint job. Well, until I saw someone do an unboxing on this and realized it was plastic tires. So again, I mean, can make them work, but I started thinking I had probably one of my first 3D printed orders was from our friend over here, Gavin Roberts, Lowrider Model Car Parts. I ordered quite a bit of wheels and other stuff, and I had a few that are what they call, they're saying they're 13-inch scaled at 25th scale, right? So myself, I don't, I like lowriders. There's some stuff I want to build earlier style. But when I looked at these, because I was originally looking for my El Camino, looking at them on, like a 25th scale, I thought, man, those are pretty small, which I guess 13s probably would be. But I was thinking, man, I wonder how those would work here, right? And I'll tell you, I think I found my wheels. So I was looking at this last night when I was working on this. And that, you know, will sit right up in there, just like that, and just like that. So I was looking at some straight lace wire wheels and some Supremes. So one or the other. I'm kind of leaning towards the Supremes just because there's a couple art versions of some Corvettes. I actually have one started in 25th scale that has some Supremes and white walls, and the other one I think is a Corvette wheel, but lower down in pearl white. So it's kind of what I'm thinking on this. You know, most of the time's probably just going to be spent molding this stuff in here, which shouldn't be too bad if getting ready for work tomorrow, but I would like to get it kind of cleaned up and get a little bit of filler set in. We either use Evercoat or start with some old Sikkens filler. That's always worked really well. And we use, as funny as it sounds, and people never believe me, but we also use plastic wood. We have my dad's 49 Ford that's chopped, has resin Packard tail lights. I mean, it had a ton of stuff, and that was what we used to start and rough everything in with, was plastic wood, then finished with Evercoat. So yeah, it's just, you know, something we like to use. So anyhow, that's my small scale update. We'll get the body going, get it all cleaned up. I started scribing out the doors. I got to do the hood and then do the filling, clean everything in. And then it's probably going to go in either a pearl white or a platinum pearl. And then we're going to try to shade in some, I'm not sure yet, between candy blue, orange, or red. Something like that that'll go in. Possibly, that's an idea. So we got the small scale build, and then wrapping up my build for the first group build we threw up last year on my channel, which was the progression build. This was an old 49 Ford that I built when I was 12 or 13 with the help of my pops. We saw a picture in a custom rodder where they used basically the stock grill, cut the bumper off, pan worked out great. So we dropped it on there, nice little touch, something different, and just cleaned it up. So that's what I'm doing here with this body, a little different. We have everything set up for the front. I've left the, so what I've done is we've left this, we've left the molding. This is all filled in. You can kind of see it's all nice and smooth, no seams. And again, that's kind of starting with plastic wood, going to Evercoat. The interior is probably not what's going to sit in there. It's just something I had done messing around, looking at it. That's the sewing thread over 2-inch tape to make a Mexican blanket. I did take the drip rails off. I saw one of these in a magazine or online where they smoothed that off and just made the roof look really good. So that was something different I did on this one. So little different from what I did before, which is fine. But ideally, it's going to be a very similar build. I'll probably use the Caddy engine in the kit, detail it. It'll be painted in a red. I don't know if it'll be a straight red or a candy or a pearl. Again, the progression build was ideally just something to challenge yourself, or take an older build and redo it in a similar style to show, where you started and where you're at. So that's my main goal. So I'm really looking forward to it. As you know, I love 49 Fords, 50 Fords. So we got that going. These are going to be the main two focuses, hopefully, within, the next few weeks. being adventurous and saying we'll get those wrapped up hopefully. And then it's on to 40 Ford for our coast to coast model, our model car club, doing the fat fenders. I'll be building a 40 Ford sedan delivery for that. And I've got a couple other things I want to do. So really just, man, just some great projects, fun stuff, keeping motivated. So I'm really looking forward to that. But for probably the next 15 to 20 days, we'll really be hammering out some work on the 49 and the small scale vet. I'll get a video up a little more detailed on the Cobra Jet. Tomorrow, Tuesday, our resin review. A little different. I've had a lot of good feedback on the resin kits. Had a couple people reach out and ask, you know, just if we've built any of them or if we just collect them, and working with resin versus working with plastic and things like that. So tomorrow's video on the resin review, going to do a walkthrough on a couple of built model house kits, one or two of them that we've got, along with our customs illustrated. So that'll be coming hopefully tomorrow morning. But that's kind of the update. Got some kits, a little more stuff from Josh over at VCG Resins you might see tomorrow. Really loved them. Like I said, had the one order, and then we got that last one that I kind of walked you guys through. Really liked the stuff, and was looking at some builds I've got in mind for this year. Looked through his stuff and found a few more pieces I feel will fit right in. So we put another order in. Really clean stuff. If you haven't checked them out, please do so. Awesome stuff. Otherwise, that's about it for the updates. We got a few kits. We did get our Dodge Demons in. Looking forward to building one of those, but it won't hit the bench probably till at least midway through the year. Maybe might be a good candidate when Jason does his Street Machine group build. That might be my kit for that. But man, there's a number of things, but we'll get into those later. Just wanted to focus on kind of the Mustang, which we'll get a little better view video up just on that. And these two group build updates, a little progress, show you guys I do work on some stuff. So anyways, guys, I hope you had a good weekend. Hope you have a great week coming up. Prayers out there. I know there's a few people in the community that definitely can use them. Senior and his family, not sure of his condition as of now. I know the other day, wasn't looking the best. So prayers. And there was another gentleman that lost a sibling, a sister, I believe, to cancer. Prayers to them as well, and anybody else that needs them. God bless. And thank you guys for all the support here. Appreciate the likes, subs, shares, comments, emails, everything. I appreciate it. Glad you guys are digging the channel. We just passed kind of that half-year mark, and it's been a blast, the first 6 to 7 months. Really enjoyed being a part of the community. So thank you guys. Take care, and we'll catch you guys in the morning. See you later.